Welcome to the Revolution! And Alex, it is time for the women here at Outcast Wrestling Revolution. It is the Platinum Championship match. Here comes the challenger, and who she is in her name. She's little, she's mean, and her name is Kathleen.
LMK all freaking day. If Kim Petras is echoing through the speakers, you know that LMK is making her way to the ring. But she has quite a challenger standing across from her in the form of our Platinum Champion, Sammie Chaos.
Absolutely. This match is going to be mean, and it is going to be chaos for sure, Alex. And this is the classic David versus Goliath matchup. I'm not sure what the female equivalent of David versus Goliath is, so I had to default to that. But you know what I mean. Little Mean Kathleen, like I said, she is vicious. She can get the job done. She is a tremendous professional wrestler. But Sammie Chaos, she is an absolute powerhouse. Very frightening woman. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup.
Diesel Comedian looking a little scared of Little Mean Kathleen, and I can't blame him. She definitely gives feral child in a candy shop energy.
That's one way to put it there, Alex.
But speaking of being afraid, the OWR fans and Little Mean Kathleen have better been afraid of that woman right there, the harvester of sorrows, Sammie Chaos.
Absolutely, and she is looking to harvest another soul, claim another victim in what has already been an incredible championship reign here in the previous incarnations of OWR. And let me tell you what, you were mentioning the fear that Sammie Chaos is able to inflict into her opponents. I'm scared of this woman, Alex.
Absolutely. And the one thing that should be apparent, even though Little Mean Kathleen has left the ring temporarily, one thing that should be very obvious is the size difference between these two competitors.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the Platinum Championship and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the challenger from Flametown, LMK, Little Mean Kathleen.
And there you see the indifference almost of Sammie Chaos as she shoves that Platinum Championship into the chest of referee Bill Thompson. And she's not really interested in the title. I just think Sammie Chaos loves beating people up.
RF Bill Thompson holding up that OWR Platinum Championship, about to make this contest official.
Very interesting there with this showering of boos to LMK. That's not usually how it goes, but hey, maybe the OWR faithful, they're a different bunch, maybe. We'll see. And there, LMK doing a bit of jaw jacking here to start, trying to maybe get in the head of Sammie Chaos, but it looks like Sammie Chaos is almost entertained by this in a sick way. LMK saying she deserves respect. She's going to be a future champion here. And Sammie Chaos, like I said, she's got this big smile like, no, you are not on my watch. Just that sick, sadistic smile there from Sammie Chaos is going to be ingrained in my mind, Alex.
Big collar and elbow tie-up to start things off, and that is where you see just how vast a size differential there is between these two women. Oh, and is LMK crying?
I mean, if I were in her shoes, I would be. I can tell you that much, Alex.
Definitely seems a little frazzled coming off of that collar and elbow tie-up. Sammie Chaos going for the waist lock instead. And there's that power that we talked about. And Sammie Chaos going to drop an elbow. But Little Mean Kathleen able to roll out of the way. And this is going to come down to a battle of quickness and agility on Little Mean Kathleen's part versus raw power on the part of our champion, Sammie Chaos.
Absolutely, Alex. And you see, Little Mean Kathleen, I think, had the wrong strategy there for a minute. Tried to go power for power with Sammie Chaos, and as you just saw, that's going to be a losing battle. But there's the quickness. Oh my gosh, and some quickness from Sammie Chaos.
And the sickening sound of that knife edge chop. Big hip toss is going to send Little Mean Kathleen across the ring. Sammie Chaos went for the senton, but again, Kathleen able to roll out of the way, and thank God she did. That would have been devastating.
And a splash from LMK, but not barely a 1 count there. And let me tell you what, if Sammie Chaos had landed that senton, I think we might have been serving pancakes here at Outcast Wrestling Revolution.
And you see Little Mean Kathleen showing some fighting spirit, but Sammie Chaos with a big headbutt has LMK seeing stars.
That she is, and Sammie Chaos once again now just choking Little Mean Kathleen right on the top rope and just throws her away. Just absolutely vicious offense here from our champion.
Little Mean Kathleen ducks the clothesline, fires back with a back elbow, and actually laying in those forearm strikes. Has Sammie Chaos backed into a corner, but you see Sammie Chaos just swatting at Little Mean Kathleen like she's a gnat.
And now Little Mean Kathleen stomping around, charging in again, and another hip attack splash combination there from LMK. And is this going to be the patented foot stomps? Let's see. Oh, wait. Looks like a little bit of theatrics there. And there they are. The foot stomps from LMK right to the chest of the champion, showing off her muscles. And an LMK bomb into the cover, and she did get a 2 count there, Alex.
We have to say, for LMK to even put Sammie Chaos in that predicament is quite a testament. And don't let Little Mean Kathleen's attitude or her personality deter you. She has a very impressive wrestling resume, a regular up at Wrestling Open, as well as Beyond Wrestling.
No, absolutely. She is incredibly talented and deserving of this opportunity. But Sammie Chaos, much like Captain Insano, she shows no mercy at all. And she is just continuing to just absolutely demolish and batter LMK.
Saw Sammie Chaos putting her full body weight behind that shoulder, driving all of the air out of the abdomen of Little Mean Kathleen. And what Sammie Chaos be looking for now? You saw Little Mean Kathleen put her boot out. Cross body attempt caught by Sammie Chaos, and a big fall-away slam sends LMK across the ring.
Basically threw her from post to post and nearly took her head off with that clothesline, did Sammie Chaos. My God.
Big senton, and she got all of that one. Splat goes LMK, but somehow Little Mean Kathleen, by the skin of her teeth, able to kick out at 2.
That was an absolutely unbelievable show of heart there from LMK. She is hanging tough here with our champion. She still has a chance to win this match.
What could Sammie Chaos be looking for here? Oh, going for that bear hug. She decides if she can't pin LMK, she's gonna just squeeze the life out of her. But you see Little Mean Kathleen firing back with those elbows. Kick right to the hamstring there. And another big elbow right to the back of Sammie Chaos's neck.
And that's absolutely tremendous offense there from LMK. She's coming over our way, Alex.
Where's the women's belt? I don't care.
Oh, she's
got the... Little Mean Kathleen just snatched one of our tag team titles, which is here on the announce table, and Ref Bill pleading for LMK. Oh! Monster driver there.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, but Sammie Chaos sat up after the 2 count, decides she wants to inflict even more punishment, drops the leg, and finally, Sammie Chaos has put Little Mean Kathleen out of her misery.
Absolutely, she has. The 3 count is official. We have still your Outcast Wrestling Revolution Platinum Champion, the Harvester of Sorrows, Sammie Chaos. And let me tell you what, Ref Bill might be next after that little, whatever that was at first after the driver. And either way, the hand has been raised. Sammie Chaos once again has harvested another soul. And Sammie Chaos, once again, after she takes out Ref Bill, the sound guy might be next. She is asking for her music, and it is not playing. But either way, I do not want to be in the warpath of Sammie Chaos. Thank goodness I'm just on commentary tonight, Alex.
Regardless, Sammie Chaos accomplished what she came here tonight to do. She has retained her Platinum Championship. She has inflicted a hellacious punishment on LMK. What's going to be next for Sammie Chaos and our Platinum division here at OWR?
And Alex, we have reached main event o'clock here at Outcast Wrestling Revolution. The heavyweight championship on the line. Rudy Rogers taking on Lou Jacobs, who will be accompanied by the lovely Cindy Hart, of course. And this is going to be a really fun match, I think, for the fans, Alex.
Absolutely. Rudy Rogers making his debut here at OWR and calling his shot, going right for the biggest prize in the company. These two men know each other very well.
That's right, Alex. Rudy said he's known Lou for over 10 years. And Lou, when I was talking to him, said that Rudy was a match that he has wanted to have for quite a while, and it's going to happen here at Outcast Wrestling Revolution. And let me tell you, Rudy making his way down from Canada. You can see, look at Eddie Diesel here having a little fun with him, but that's the thing. Don't let the size fool you. Alex, I know we were talking to Rudy in the back. He said he idolized smaller wrestlers, quick, agile, high flyers such as Eddie Guerrero, and I think he's going to show some of that here tonight.
Absolutely. Rudy Rogers, originally from Alberta, which, as we know, a territory that produced many of those technical masterminds of our sport. Men who, as we were saying before, smaller wrestlers with a great technical acumen, hard hitting, ring aware, we see wielding that Canadian flag right there.
Very proud Canadian, making ref TJ Mathers hold it up. Not really liking how oh my God, he just ripped it right out of his hands and it fell to the floor. What's going on here? Don't look at me, TJ, I don't know what's going on, I'm just calling things. And
Now, they also have to burn it if it touches the ground, or is that just an American thing?
you know, that's a good question. He's still holding on to it, so I think he's good. And there you see Cindy Hart there, preparing the fans, setting the stage for the man who has been seen on TV many times, the Outcast Wrestling Revolution Heavyweight Champion, Lou Jacobs.
Lou Jacobs and Cindy Hart, the power couple behind OWR. Lou Jacobs has been an absolutely dominant champion.
Absolutely, and also too, an accomplished actor. I have a file of digital copies of all of Lou Jacobs' movies. I enjoy watching them around the holiday season. Many of them are Christmas themed, which I appreciate. That is coming up, as we know, folks.
Coming up, it's not rush. It's about Halloween.
Eddie Diesel setting the stage in a big way for this championship match. I'm very excited to see it. This is my first time seeing Rudy Rogers, Alex. It is one of many, many times that I have seen Lou Jacobs, but nonetheless, I am very excited for this one. What do you think, Alex?
Absolutely big fight feel here at UConn tonight. Lou Jacobs getting a USA chant going. I love it. Back in 1986.
Absolutely. Here we got a clash of nations, a clash of styles. Lou Jacobs has been everywhere. He has seen it all. But, you know, Rudy Rogers is a veteran himself. He's been in this business a long, long time. So you're going to see two veterans here facing off. The biggest prize in Outcast Wrestling Revolution is on the line.
Rudy Rogers taking a sweet time to get into this lockup. And it's similar to our previous contest. Most apparent thing that we noticed right off the bat, the size difference between these two competitors. Although, according to Rudy Rogers' ring intro, he's 6'3", and I didn't catch the weight, but quite beefy. I'm gonna guess that those are dating app numbers. That's like, you know, you always add a couple of inches to your height on Tinder.
No, I agree, Alex. You know, they say sometimes that professional wrestlers exaggerate their stats a little bit, but, you know, who knows? Rudy Rogers might be dead on, you know, in some universe. We'll see, you know.
Well, it looks like Lou Jacobs is taking a hold of Rudy Rogers' Canadian flag.
Rudy having none of that, grabs it right back. And it looks like both men are done circling. It looks like we're finally going to see some action here in this championship match.
Collar and elbow tie-up. You see Rudy Rogers trying to put all his body weight into that, but no match for Lou Jacobs. And immediately Lou Jacobs getting the better of that first test of strength. Another collar and elbow tie-up, but there's that quickness from Rudy Rogers and that technical ability driving the bigger man down into the canvas.
Absolutely showing tremendous mat wrestling acumen here, but Lou Jacobs, no slouch himself, reverses it, and Rogers kicks him right off.
And you saw the power that Rudy Rogers was able to muster as he kicks Lou Jacobs off of him.
And once again, you see a beautiful drop toe hold there, now working the leg of Lou Jacobs. Again, excellent technique, and that's exactly what the smaller man needs to do to take out the bigger competitor.
Yeah, one thing, Rudy Rogers, right, baiting Lou Jacobs into those collar and elbow tie-ups, which Lou Jacobs knows he's the larger and more powerful opponent. But that quickness of Rudy Rogers, like a Venus flytrap, just trapping Lou Jacobs in those submission holds.
That's an excellent way to put it there, Alex. Now you see Lou Jacobs, look at this, almost like he's posing for the camera here and showing those breakdancing skills as he spins right out of that hold.
Very impressive. There's that unorthodox West Coast style of Lou Jacobs. Unusual but effective, especially if getting out of those head scissors, or leg scissors, excuse me.
Absolutely there, and you can see that Lou Jacobs, nothing shady at all about that offense that he is busting out. And let's see what's going to happen here now between these two. It's already been a technical spectacle so far as to start out. So let's see what else these two are going to throw out of their hats here right now.
Lou Jacobs getting the better of this test of strength, forcing Rudy Rogers down into a bridge. And once again, Rudy Rogers has baited Lou Jacobs and delivered a stiff strike.
That was a very sneaky kick there from Rudy. And there you see he's taking advantage. He has still 5, and he is using every bit of that 5 count administered by ref TJ Mathers. And now again, blatant choke. Again, utilizing the 5 count. Again, I can't say that, I appreciate the tactics that he's using here, but nonetheless effective and nonetheless within the rules.
Both men working their way back to their feet. And we saw Rudy Rogers putting all his body weight behind that corner splash, snapmare takedown. Again, going back to that arm. You see, it makes perfect sense. Rudy Rogers trying to bring Lou Jacobs down to his level. On the mat, they are equal. They are the same height when they're laying down.
Absolutely, and he has done a tremendous job of implementing his game plan here against our champion. And if he keeps it up, we might see the title change hands, Alex.
Big, well, nothing technical about those big slaps. That is all disrespect. And Lou Jacobs coming back with I would call that a CVS receipt.
Absolutely, Lou said, what did the 5 fingers say to the face right there? And more like what the 5 fingers say to the chest with that chop. And another one for good measure, just echoing out in the arena here at UConn Avery Point.
Lou Jacobs shoots Rudy Rogers across the ring. That Irish whip. Went for the Bronco Buster. And a beautiful assisted German suplex by Rudy Rogers. Had Lou Jacobs exactly where he wanted him, hung up on that middle rope.
I'm pretty sure Cindy Hart just looked at us and said that was crazy, and I agree. An absolutely incredible move from Rudy Rogers, showing that even though this is his first time in any incarnation of Outcast Wrestling Revolution, he certainly belongs in this championship match.
Well, Cindy Hart is a manager in this match, but she is also one of the promoters here at OWR. She has a great eye for talent. She may not like the guy, but she can't deny. And Lou Jacobs just spiked Rudy Rogers off a slap. I've never seen that before.
And that's the thing, folks. We are all about bringing you something new here at Outcast Wrestling Revolution, and this match is proving exactly that, as we see Lou Jacobs now locking in a submission of his own in the middle of the ring.
Got that beautiful chin lock applied, trying to choke the life out of Rudy Rogers, and Rudy Rogers is fading that.
Let's see, it looks like his face is starting to turn the colors a little bit here. Not the colors that you like to see. TJ Mathers on top of it, making sure, checking the hand, checking the arm, making sure there's still a pulse from Rudy Rogers. And it looks like there is still life and there is still fight in the body of Rogers here.
Rudy Rogers slowly working his way back up to a vertical base. Lou Jacobs keeping that chin lock firmly applied. And I think Rudy Rogers might have just caught Lou Jacobs below the belt, but I don't think ref TJ Mathers saw it.
I mean, I don't think I missed it either. I think the only indication that we have of that is the fact that Lou Jacobs was holding his lower midsection there, just writhing in pain. And let me tell you what, may have not been the most sportsman-like maneuver, but it was certainly a smart maneuver by Rudy Rogers to get back into this match.
Rudy Rogers taking a scenic tour, taking a lap here at the Athletic Center, UConn Avery Point campus. I don't think he's aware that Lou Jacobs is hot in pursuit. Lou Jacobs going to eat a boot for his troubles.
I mean, it is a beautiful campus. I don't blame him for trying to take a tour. But that's the thing. You now have an angry Lou Jacobs to deal with. Now he's going to chop him against that brick wall. Rudy Rogers literally in between a rock and a hard place here.
Lou Jacobs, like a visionary director, calling his shot. Knee strike, sandwiching the head of Rudy Rogers between the knee and the wall.
Now oh my God, what's Rudy doing here? Oh my God. Rudy trying to climb to the stands here. Lou Jacobs trying to pull him down. What kind of twisted thoughts are going through the head of Rudy Rogers?
What could Rudy Rogers be looking for here? Oh, and a cross body from the stands. That had to be a 10-foot drop.
And folks, you are hearing a holy you-know-what chant, and that is well-deserved. I have had many years in the independent wrestling business, and that is one of the damnedest things I think I've ever seen, Alex.
I was about to say a chant that we can't repeat, but I certainly agree with. Both men struggling to get back to their feet, and I don't blame them.
I mean, you gotta wonder who got the worst of that. I mean, both men just crashed to the floor, but Rudy Rogers, it was a heck of a drop from the top of those stands down on Lou Jacobs.
Rudy Rogers may have inflicted as much damage on himself as he did on Lou Jacobs. I mean, we saw Lou Jacobs was the first to get back up to his feet. That could have been from his manager, Cindy Hart, willing him on.
And there you see, it looked like again when TJ Mathers was making the rounds, that Rudy Rogers once again using the low blow tactic to try and slow the momentum of Lou Jacobs. And let me tell you what, this has got to stop. Ref TJ Mathers has got to gain some kind of control here. They're brawling on the outside. Rudy Rogers has landed, by my count, probably 3 low blows. But Lou Jacobs wants this to continue. He wants to win the right way and prove exactly why he is the reigning OWR champion.
Oh, and Lou Jacobs firing away at those right hands. But Rudy Rogers still refusing to go down. Fires back with those elbows. Oh, and drives Lou Jacobs face first into the mat.
And now, thankfully, this match looks like it's going to take place back in the ring. I was going to say, if it lasted on the outside any longer, I didn't want to see what kind of chaos would ensue. But either way, both men back in the ring now. Rudy Rogers making his way to his feet. Punches Jacobs right in the gut, and again, and a third time, and an answer from Lou, and a chop.
Big forearm from Lou. But Rudy Rogers turning those right hands. Ducks the clothesline. Huge German suplex, and Rudy Rogers holds on. And a second German. Once again, Rudy Rogers maintaining that waist lock. Lou Jacobs is dazed. And a third German suplex, this time with the release.
And you can just see the stunned look on the face of Cindy Hart. She does, as much as she has to be impartial, she does not want to see her man lose the Outcast Wrestling Revolution Championship. And it looks like it may be slipping away.
Let me tell you something, I can't remember the last time I've seen Lou Jacobs thrown around like that, much less by someone half his size.
That is very true. And now Rogers ascending the top rope. He's going halfway across, and he lands the diving headbutt.
Again, the diving headbutt, one of those high-risk, high-rewards moves. You can see that Rudy Rogers may have rung his own bell, but the bell will not ring just yet on this matchup.
And we are still going here, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone, this has been an absolutely incredible and absolutely insane, chaotic championship match. But both men are somehow still in it. They want that championship gold here at Outcast Wrestling Revolution.
You see Lou Jacobs shaking his head, trying to will himself back into this contest. Both men back to their feet. Big back elbow. Clothesline almost turns Rudy Rogers inside out. Ducks the line, catches Rogers. Big takedown from Lou Jacobs.
Slammed him face first and into the cover. No! That's still not enough.
What more is it going to take, Matt DeCourt, for one of these men to end this?
I mean, that's a great question. I mean, these guys have been brawling all over the arena, flying off a raised. Oh, and there's the breakdance leg drop. Is this enough?
This leg drop. Only enough for a 2 count.
I was going to say, they've been flying off of balconies, brawling all over the place. The breakdance leg drop, ineffective, unable to put away Rudy Rogers. And Lou Jacobs now, he's looking a little desperate. What does he have to do to put this guy away?
Going up, an Olympic slam perhaps. A torture rack position. Rudy Rogers could be looking to turn it around into a stalling neck breaker and right into a submission hold.
And Rogers just flips him right off like he's dropping dead weight into the cover. Now 1, 2, no! I thought Lou Jacobs might have been unconscious there from that submission with the way he fell from Rogers, but Lou Jacobs still has life.
Rudy Rogers, I don't think, can believe it. Working his way back up to a standing base. Lou Jacobs not far behind.
Now both men back to their feet. Super kick to the gut from Rogers. And
It's the fixed driver.
but that is not enough.
Lou Jacobs kicked out with authority at 2.9.
And my God, it has just been back and forth these last couple of minutes here in this championship match. Neither man wants to concede. But wait a minute, Jacobs now He's got him up back in that torture rack position. What's it gonna be?
Torture rack Falcon Arrow.
And that is it, folks. And let me tell you, Alex, Lou did not need the magic of cinema to pull this one out. He needed the heart and the guts that he is known for, and he has put away a very tough, a very crazy Rudy Rogers. What an incredible match to cap off Outcast Wrestling Revolution, Alex.
I will say Lou Jacobs proving that it is a marathon, not a sprint, when it comes to these high-stakes championship matches. Rudy Rogers, what a valiant effort. But at the end, it is Lou Jacobs standing tall with that OWR Heavyweight Championship.
And he absolutely earned this one. If the OWR faithful fans, if you do not know Rudy Rogers, I'm sure you do now. And Alex, I can only speak for myself, but I certainly hope this is not the last time that we see Rudy Rogers in an OWR ring.
Absolutely, and there you go, 10 plus years of friendship, sealed with a show of respect. That's what it's all about right there.
It sure is, Alex. That's what you love to see. Like I said before, whenever there's a hard-fought match, you love to see the sportsmanship, you love to see the respect. These two men have definitely earned mine tonight if they haven't before. And once, oh, wait. And look at this, Rudy Rogers, the ultimate sign of respect, putting the championship belt around the waist of Lou Jacobs.
Look at that. Storybook ending of what could possibly be a Match of the Year candidate here at OWR.
Absolutely, and filmmakers out there, I dare you to make an ending better than this. I dare you to create drama better than this. I dare you to create a romance better than Lou Jacobs and Cindy Hart. What we saw here had all of that and so much more. I was so happy to be a part of it. Alex, any final thoughts, my friend?
Thank you for joining us. What's next for Lou Jacobs at OWR? You'll have to stay tuned to find out. But on behalf of Matt DeCourt, on behalf of Cindy Hart, Lou Jacobs, oh, wait a second.
Wait
a second.
Oh my God. And it looks like Dan the Man might be thinking that he's going to be next. But wait a minute. There's Rudy.
And within that steel chair. And Rudy Rogers now intervening, daring Dan the Man to take the first swing. Rudy Rogers armed with a steel chair of his own.
Rudy Rogers backing down Dan the Man. And let me tell you what, I thought we were going to close this show off, but Dan the Man saying no. Could this would be what's next for Lou Jacobs?